Welcome back to Vijay Academy. So in this video I'll be explaining question number 32, which consists two questions from quadratic equations. So here the question is, to fill a swimming pool, two pipes are used. Two pipes are used. So if the pipe of larger diameter, so let us underline the keywords. So two pipes are used, that is the keyword. And if the pipe of larger diameter used for 4 hours, so one of the pipe used for 4 hours and the pipe of smaller diameter for 9 hours. So the other pipe is used for 9 hours. Only half of the pool can be filled. So two pipes, one is used for 4 hours and other is used for 9 hours. Both the pipes together can fill half of the pool. So first we need to find out what part of the tank, what part of the pool is filled by pipe taking for 4 hours and what part of the pool filled by another pipe used for 9 hours, and add them and equate it to half of the pool. So here find how long it would take for each pipe to fill the pool separately. So we need to find out how long each pipe will take to fill the pool separately. So the relation given here is, the pipe of smaller diameter takes 10 hours more than the pipe of larger diameter. So the pipe of smaller diameter will take more time. How much more time? 10 hours more time. 10 hours more than the pipe of the larger diameter. So first let us take the time taken by the pipe of larger diameter as x hours. So time taken by the pipe of larger diameter equals to x hours. So time taken by the pipe of smaller diameter as x plus 10 hours, because it takes 10 hours more than the pipe of the larger diameter. So here we go with unitary method, because to find out the part of the pool filled by the pipe of larger diameter used for 4 hours. Now we need to find out what part of the pool is filled, by the pipe of larger diameter in 4 hours. So for that, first let us find out what part of the pool is filled by this pipe in 1 hour. So let me write part of the pool filled by the pipe of larger diameter in 1 hour equals to 1 by x. So the time taken by the pipe is x hours. If the time taken by the pipe is x hours, then part of the pool filled by the same pipe is 1 by x in 1 hour. So now this pipe is used for 4 hours. So part of the pool filled by the pipe of larger diameter in 4 hours is equal to 4 by x. If that pipe can fill 1 by x part of the pool in 1 hour, then in 4 hours it fills 4 by x. Then part of the pool filled by another pipe which is of smaller diameter in 1 hour is 1 by x plus 10, then which is used for 9 hours. So it fills in 9 hours, it fills 9 by x plus 10. So part of the tank or part of the pool filled by one of the pipe used for 4 hours is 4 by x, and another pipe used for 9 hours can fill 9 by x plus 10, and both together fill half of the pool. So let us equate these two together 1 by 2 together to 1 by 2. So we take 4 by x 4 by x plus 9 by x plus 10 equals to 1 by 2. So let us simplify this by taking LCM. So we get x into x plus 10. The numerator we get 4 times x plus 10 plus 9 times x equals to 1 by 2. So let me simplify this by multiplying the numerator, that is 4x plus 40 plus 9x. In the denominator we get x square plus 10x equals to 1 by 2. So let us add the numerator and do the cross multiplication. So 9x plus 4x is 13x. So 13x plus 40 divided by x square plus 10x, which is equal to 1 by 2, and do the cross multiplication now. Transpose 2 to LHS and x square plus 10x to RHS. We get 26x plus 80 equals to x square plus 10x. Take all the terms to one side. So we get x square plus 10x minus 26x minus 80. So now let me put let me add this. So we get 0 equals to x square, 10x minus 26x together is minus 16x, and write minus 80 as it is. Now we got the quadratic equation. So let us split the middle term to factorize this quadratic equation. So now to split the middle term, the sum of the numbers is minus 16 and the product of the numbers is minus 80. So the possibilities are minus 20 and plus 4. So splitting the middle term, we get x square minus 20x plus 4x minus 80 equals to 0. So grouping method, let us apply the grouping method and take the common factor from each group. So we get two groups here. Taking x as common from the first group, we get x times x minus 20, and 4 from the second group, x minus 20 equals to 0. So the factorization is x minus 20 into x plus 4 equals to 0. So equate each factor to 0. So we get x is 20 or x is minus 4. So where x is the time taken by the pipe. So x cannot be negative. So x cannot be negative. Thus x equals to 20. So time taken by the larger diameter. So time taken by the larger diameter is 20 hours, and time taken by the smaller diameter, the pipe of the smaller diameter, is 20 plus 10, that is 30 hours. So there is one more question in the same 32. So in a flight of 600 km, an aircraft was slowed down due to a bad weather. Its average speed for the trip was reduced by 200 km per hour. So average speed was reduced. Average speed for the trip was reduced by 200 km per hour from its usual speeds. And the time of the flight increased by 30 minutes. So time taken is increased by 30 minutes and the speed is reduced by 200 km per hour. Find the scheduled duration of the flight. Find the scheduled duration of the flight. So now the distance is 600 kilometers. Distance is 600 kilometers. So since we need to find the scheduled duration of the flight. So to find this, we need to find the speed of the, we need to find out the usual speed first. If you find the usual speed and dividing the distance by the usual speed, we get the duration of the flight. So let us take the speed as x kilometer per hour. Let the usual speed be, let the usual speed be x kilometer per hour. Now in the second case, if the average speed of the trip was reduced by 200 km, the reduced speed equals to reduced speed will be x minus 200 km per hour. Now it is given that time of the flight increased by 30 minutes. When the speed is reduced, time taken will be more than the usual time. Time taken will be more than the usual time. That is by 30 minutes. So now we can understand that. First let us write the time taken in the case of usual speed and time taken in the case of reduced speeds. So first let us write time taken in the case of usual speed. So time taken in the case of usual speed equals to, we know that time is equal to distance by speed. So distance is 600 kilometer, speed is x kilometer per hour. So which is 600 by x hours. Then time taken in the case of reduced speeds. Time taken in the case of reduced speed equals to, again, distance divided by speed. Here the speed is x minus 200 kilometer per hour. So it is, time taken is 600 by x minus 200 hours. So here, in which of these two cases the time taken is more? So the time taken is more in the case of reduced speed. When the speed is reduced, time taken will increase. So we can write the equation as 600 by x minus 200 minus 600 divided by x equals to, it is 30 minutes. So it is, when you write that in hours, it is half an hour. So we can write the equation like this: time taken in the reduced speed minus time taken in the usual speed equals to half an hour. So let us simplify this. So we can take the LCM of denominators, x minus 200 into x, and then rewrite the numerators. We get 600 into x minus 600 times x minus 200, which is equal to 1 by 2. So we can simplify this. 600 x will be written same, then multiply minus 600 with both x and minus 200. We get minus 600 times x plus 6 into 2. So we get plus 12 followed by 4 zeros, divided by x square minus 200x equals to 1 by 2. Now 600x and minus 600x will become 0, and do the cross multiplication, transpose 2 to LHS and x square minus 200x to the RHS. So we get the equation 2 4 followed by 4 zeros equals to x square minus 200x. So rewrite this into quadratic equation. So we get x square minus 200x minus 2 4 followed by 4 zeros. Now let us factorize this. So the sum is minus 200 and the product is 2,40,000. So the two numbers using which we can split the middle term is minus 600x and plus 400x. So let us split the middle term by x square minus 600x plus 400x minus 2,40,000 equals to 0. So let us apply the grouping method. We get x into x minus 600, and from the second group you take from the second group we can take plus 400 as common factor, 400 as common factor. So 400 times x minus 600 equals to 0. So the final factorization is x minus 600 into x plus 400, which is equal to 0. So now we equate each factor to 0, therefore we get x equals to 600 or x equals to minus 400. So speed cannot be negative, so we can write x cannot be negative, thus x equals to 600 kilometer. So here we need to find out the scheduled duration of flight. So we need to first Now we got the speed, we got the usual speed, that is 600 km per hour. So now the duration is, time taken is duration, distance divided by speed. So we get 600, sorry, yes, 600 kilometer. The distance is 600 kilometer divided by the speed also is 600 kilometer. So we get 1 hour. So the scheduled duration of the flight is 1 hour. Thank you, children.